Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.
Looks like you need a vacation. Enter the 5-Hour Energy Where Will the Tide Take You sweepstakes. You could win a $10,000 dream beach vacation. Imagine jet setting off to a tropical paradise, having fun in the sun, or diving at a gorgeous reef. It's up to you. No purchase necessary. Go to 5HETide.com for official rules and to enter. That's 5HETide.com. Enter today. Ends June 30th, 2024.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Free Table Gamers. I'm your host Colin, here with Ashton.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Alright, got a couple left over from last week and a couple for this week, so let's go ahead and get into it. Nintendo Indie Showcase Recap.
Nintendo has had an informative 2024 so far, and the following Direct and Pokemon Presents live streams, the company is shining a spotlight on upcoming indie games for the Switch console. And I'll just go through the names. I'm not going to explain everything. We got Little Kitty Big City.
Oh yeah.
Yars Rising. Refined Self, the personality game. Sticky Business. Anton Blast. Valley Peaks. Laurel and the Laser Eyes. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Splintered Fate. Europa. Cat Quest 3. Stitch. Bzz. Skims, Chim, whatever, I don't know how to say that. Animal Well. And Duck Detective, The Secret Salami. Yeah, Salami. Obviously the one that stands out to me would be the Ninja Turtle game, Splintered Fate. I believe it was a mobile game, and then they was porting it over to the Switch as well.
Yeah, I think there was 2 more. There was Another Crab's Treasure and Steam World Heist 2.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I didn't have time to sit down and watch the videos this time around.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, TMNT, Splintered Fate. I love the wordplay on it because obviously Splinter.
Right.
But other than that, it's going to be, I believe, a 2D platformer style.
Yeah. Kind of looked like it. Maybe it kind of looked like maybe a 2D platformer, but like a top-down perspective, more top-down.
Perspective. Not a beat 'em up like the old TMNT games used to be.
No, not quite. A little different.
In a technical sense.
Yeah.
All right. And the personality test. I'm kind of scared to see that game.
Some weird named ones, that's for sure.
I guess you can get away with it if you're, making your own game.
Yeah.
Like Duck Detective and the Secret Salami.
Yeah, that makes no sense, but whatever.
Or not Panda, it's just the Secret Salami.
The Secret Salami, yeah.
Another craft treasure makes sense. Little kitty, big city.
Little kitty, big city.
Watch out, Baldur's Gate 3. It's coming for your title. Although you don't have another game coming out this year, but still.
And then another one's just called Bzz.
Bzz. Guess that's going to be a B game?
I assume.
I would assume so.
Which it not even have anything to do with bees or any type of bug or anything. It's just what it's called.
I don't want to assume Stitch isn't about the Disney
Lilo
character.
and Stitch.
Yeah.
When I read that, that's what I thought, but then it's like, yeah, probably not.
Definitely not. If so, Disney are probably going to come after him.
Yeah, I'd say definitely, for sure.
Because I definitely don't think Disney's going to make an indie game.
No.
Alright. On to the next one. Fallout sales jump heavily in the UK.
Yep. Sales of Fallout games have shot up across Europe, with Fallout 4 reclaiming the #1 spot. The 2015 game sales rose over 7,500% week on week across Europe. This is GSD data that tracks digital game sales across all European markets and physical sales across all major European countries, including UK, France, Germany, Italy, and Spain. This is due to some heavy discounting on games in the Fallout franchise across all platforms. It's all designed to tie in with the Fallout TV show, which has proven to be a smash hit on Amazon Prime. The majority of Fallout 4 sales this week were on PC, representing 69% of all sales, with the rest on PlayStation and Xbox. However, it's worth noting that the game is freely available to subscribers of Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Plus Extra, and that data is not included. It's also available to Amazon Luna users. Meanwhile, Fallout 76 comes in at number 8, with 85% of sales on PC. Fallout New Vegas is at the number 9, and Fallout 3 makes number 10. Further down the charts, the Fallout Classic Collection is up to number 43. Fallout 2 is at number 57, and Fallout makes number 70. With continued popularity of the Fallout TV series this week, expect the games to hang around a while to come. Yeah.
And they passed up games that was like Helldivers 2 and, EA's Football Coach 2020 or 24 and then GTA 5.
Yep.
It's still weird that GTA 5 is still getting a crap ton of sales.
Yeah.
I guess I can say the same thing about the Fallout games now, though, too.
That's true.
Granted, they make a little bit more sense because, like you said, the TV series.
Yeah. So have you watched it yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we finished the second season of Halo, so it was like, we want to watch something else, and then it's like, stick with video games and go with Fallout. So we watched the first three episodes, and it's pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's pretty good all the way through, all 8 episodes.
Yeah.
It's definitely a combination, I guess I could say, of the different titles from what I've seen. It seems like it's mainly based out of Fallout 4 from my understanding of it. Yeah, not really the biggest Fallout person. I played a little bit of 4. It was the first game I played out of the Fallout series. Then I played, some of Fallout 76, but, I'm with that group of people that played Fallout 76 when it first came out, so, it was plagued with bugs. There was no NPCs and everything else. So I got to like a level 13, 14, got my, power armor, and I haven't touched it since. Granted, I guess in 2020 they decided to release, all that extra stuff, and then there's actual NPCs in the game now and everything else. So I guess it technically is worth going back to. People say, they say there's two types of Fallout 76 players: the people who played at the beginning and the people who are tearing it up now because it's actually good now.
Right.
Which, it's taken them 6 years to, almost 6 years to, at this point,
playing.
To make it worth playing. I guess technically after 2 years they made it worth playing.
Yeah.
But still, they didn't. It wasn't very playable right out the gates. And, initially I anticipated you, me, Colby, and Cole all getting it running together. But, I was the only one that wound up getting it. And I think Colby got it like later on, and you and Cole never did get it. I'm like, well, there ain't no sense in me playing it.
Yeah.
Because, me and Colby, we was basically on the same profile anyways.
Right.
He always loved using my profile instead of his own profile.
Yeah, for some reason.
But yeah, it's definitely nice, like, especially watching the TV series, like, oh, okay, I know what this is about. I know what this is about. All this is something new to me. Like, I had to look up what an enemy or two was in the game because I couldn't. I was like, I knew this is in the game. I just don't know what it's called. Like, this whole entire time I'm waiting for a Deathclaw to show up, and I'm just like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you what it comes up at.
I'm not really that big into Fallout games. I haven't played them a whole lot, but this TV show is pretty good. So for somebody that's not played many of the games, it's worth watching if you haven't watched it.
But like I said, we've said it time and time again on here, we're not RPG players.
Right.
Even though it's an action RPG, and I mean, loosely, I guess I could technically compare it to Power World in this sense, technically, at the same time, because I was going to say like Tears of the Kingdom or something like that, but you don't get encumbered on, Tears of the Kingdom.
Right.
But Power World you would, per se. So I guess technically it would fall in the same category as that situation, even though Fallout's been out way longer than what Power World has.
Yeah.
But that's just what I can compare it to in, most recent terms. Is because you can get encumbered, you build your own base, all that other fun stuff. And I guess technically Fallout, especially Fallout 4, would have more NPCs than what Power World even does.
Yeah. And
because I believe you make your settlement and stuff pretty early in that game.
They came out with a series for Ark too. It's a cartoon though, but I seen it. I was like, that might be interesting.
I haven't seen that yet.
I think it's either on Amazon Prime or Paramount. I can't remember which one.
Of course, I haven't played a Ark game yet either. So
yeah, so I played
it for about 10 minutes one time.
I played Ark, but I'd rather play Power World. But Ark's fun too.
Yeah, but it's definitely good that the game's getting love after, especially like Fallout 4 and everything else being a top one on that list, which all the sales went up for everything except for 1 and 2, basically, which those are older PC titles.
Yeah.
And I believe 1 and 2 was before Bethesda took over.
I'm not sure who made them before then, but probably, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't Bethesda. Bethesda took over, I believe, after the start of 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was weird too at first, and I was like, wait, no, they haven't. I was listening to, I believe, another gaming podcast, and they had actually mentioned it. I was like, oh, okay, that's different. I was like, that's why you guys are decent, I guess, and we're terrible.
That's right. They know more than we do.
Yeah.
You still listen to us over them, though.
I would throw their names out, but I don't even remember who it was. I listened to a few of them, so it's not like I just can remember off the top of my head. If it comes to me, I'll mention it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're bigger than us anyway.
Well, that way I don't get crucified over being wrong, they do.
That's right.
Alright. PC Game Pass adds most wishlisted Steam games for titles.
Says Manor Lords is now available via PC Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. The much anticipated City Builder became Steam's most wishlisted game in the run-up to its early access launch. Manor Lords mixes real-time battles with realistic and historically accurate system management. The GamePass Ultimate has added Manor Lords to its thriving content library. This is the 5th day one release on Microsoft's subscription service in April 2024, as well as the 56th title to reach Xbox Game Pass Ultimate since the turn of the year. Developed by Polish studio Slavic Magic, Manor Lords is a feature-packed strategy game that tests players with growing and developing medieval fiefs. While largely envisioned as a city builder, it also incorporates real-time tactical battles into its gameplay loop. Its micromanagement elements emphasize historical accuracy and realism, offering features like a burgage plot system, half a dozen forms of 14th century taxation, and environmental effects of civilization expansion. Nothing like some nice taxation in your games.
Yeah. Well, 14th century, that's when the bubonic plague was kicking off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So basically a realistic civilization game, what it sounds like? Or
Yeah.
Sims combo with it?
I guess, like, kind of like Sim City, but more realistic. I don't know.
Historically accurate anyways, I guess. I guess it sounds like you're going from the beginning of time and like working your way up to at least the 14th century. Or you're just staying in the 14th century. Don't know how they can technically be historically accurate with it.
I don't know. I mean, it might be a fun game, but to me, it just seems like they make a game out of pretty much anything these days.
Yeah.
Whether it sounds fun or not, they're like, I bet we can make a game out of that.
Yeah. Or the concept anyways.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, let's do 14th century taxes.
Fun.
Yeah. Teach you more than one high school does.
Yeah, probably.
And I believe later on this year, another day one thing that's supposed to be coming out, this kind of goes along with it, is Hollow Knight's getting a sequel.
Silk Song, yep.
Silk Song, yep. And it's going to be a day one release on Game Pass whenever it comes out too.
Yeah, people were upset that it wasn't at the Indie Direct, but it wasn't.
As big as Hollow Knight was, would they technically even be considered indie anymore?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess since it's not like a huge developer, maybe, but...
I mean, I guess in the business world, would it just be them considered still being a small business, per se?
Yeah, I think that still considers it an indie game, even though Hollow Knight was definitely a huge success.
Yeah. So I'm saying how successful it was, I wouldn't even, I wouldn't think personally that it was a indie game.
Yeah.
Any sequels to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they draw the line there, but I just seen online people were upset that it wasn't at the Indie Direct.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it does make sense, especially, 2017 is when Hollow Knight came out?
I think so. It's been a
minute. I remember the hype behind it then and how good it was.
I've played a little bit of it. It is fun. And I've seen more people stream it than I've played it myself, but it's fun to play.
What is it a resemblance of, like, style game? Would you compare it to, I guess I should say?
Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.
It's a 2D platformer, so I don't know if you played any of the Ori games, like Ori Will-O-the-Wisp or Ori Blind Forest. I'd compare it to those.
Gotcha. No, I can't say I've played either one, and I think the closest I ever came to playing Hollow Knight, I'd seen it on like a game preview thing, and I just looked at the pictures of it. I didn't
Yeah.
ever try to download it.
Well, those Ori games, Ori and the Blind Forest is the first one. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is the second one. They're both made by Microsoft Studios, and they're both on Game Pass. But that's what I compare Hollow Knight to the most. But Hollow Knight's definitely its own thing. Obviously, I mean, most games are, but
Yeah. Alright. So, the Switch 2 is rumored to get magnetic Joy-Cons upon release.
yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It says, according to a new report from Spanish outlet Vandal, the upcoming Switch successor, dubbed the Switch 2, will ditch the rail system for the current Joy-Con controllers and replace it with a magnetic setup. As such, whether the current Joy-Con controllers will actually work with the new system is unknown, as it's reported that the new console will be bigger than the current models, but it's also claimed that the Switch Pro controller will work just fine. Vandal claims to have received this information from numerous accessory manufacturers who have reportedly seen and touched the new console from Nintendo. While we'd still recommend taking this with a grain of salt, it should also be noted that the same site had correctly reported on features that would be included with the Switch OLED based on tips from accessory manufacturers, including a new kickstand and an Ethernet port. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna read. But magnetic Joy-Cons, that sounds cool, but at the same time, how well would that stay on without the rail?
I'm thinking it would help prevent the drift more, though, until your magnet ran out. I guess I should say, in reality.
Yeah.
Because magnets do wear down over time, too.
Right. But the magnet,
But
I
you
mean,
think
it'd
how
have
much
to
money-
have... I mean, instead of sliding it in with the rail like it does now, maybe the magnet has a clip or something that you put it in kind of like crooked sideways, and then
Yeah.
once you flip it, even, that's when it magnetically connects. Because if you think you just hook them to the sides magnetically, those will come off when you're holding it.
Yeah.
You would think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it'd have to be a pretty strong magnet for it not to.
Yeah. And the fact that it's going to be internal, and if it manages to get off just a little bit, because, there's different types of flicks that different people do that would, wear down quicker than other gaming setups.
Yeah.
But how much money Nintendo spent to fix the Joy-Con drift, they could, it makes sense to try something different but keep the same design.
What they should do is just start out with Hall effect joysticks, and they don't have to worry about stick drift. Those are more
That's true,
expensive, but at the same time, that uses magnets, so it might interfere with the joysticks there, make them drift. Even make Hall effect ones drift because it's magnetic pull. So I don't know. They'll figure it out.
And personally, I think just because Joy-Cons can be Bluetoothed, I think that they should be able to work with the Switch 2, the current ones that you would have. Especially the Pro controller is going to be able to switch over to it. Because yet again, it's Bluetooth.
Right. You would think. And I mean, they done that with the GameCube to the Wii. You could plug your GameCube controllers into the Wii. And then they done that with the Wii to Wii U. You could use your Wii remotes on the Wii U. So it's not... I mean, it's definitely possible that they could make them backward compatible.
It's not unheard of.
Right. And there's so many different colors, and people just sometimes buy them just to collect them, all the different colors. So it makes sense for them to just make them backward compatible so people didn't waste a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Because they're $80 for two of them stupid things.
Yeah, but you think that if the console's going to be anywhere from about $350 to $500, price point wise, that they would be able to afford to go with the better option right out the gates and charge more for it.
Yeah, I mean, they probably will. I don't know, but they probably will.
Because, I mean, yeah, it is just a rumor.
Yeah.
All right, get into this big topic. Microsoft reveals their quarterly earnings after the acquisition of Activision.
Yep. Microsoft's Activision Blizzard acquisition boosted gaming revenue in quarter 3. The gaming division saw a 51% revenue increase year over year, profiting $5.45 billion, and a majority of the impact from the acquisition. Analysts claim that Microsoft heavily relies on Activision Blizzard for profits, projecting continued growth and success ahead. Microsoft's latest quarterly earnings call with shareholders has revealed that its Activision Blizzard acquisition has bolstered the company's gaming division revenue for quarter 3, offsetting a number of otherwise negative returns. The Microsoft Activision Blizzard acquisition has endured a series of legal challenges across several countries, but it would seem the Xbox parent company persistence has more than paid off. A powerhouse in the technology and gaming industries, Microsoft first announced its efforts to acquire Activision Blizzard. We've already been through all this. I'm not going to read it again. Let's see. Microsoft's Xbox gaming division saw a massive 51% increase in revenue year over year. I've already read all this. Why is it on here again? Anyway, 51%. $5.45 billion in profit in quarter 3. And they haven't owned them very long. So I'd say they're doing very well. And it was money well spent. They'll make their money back pretty quick. Especially if they can get Call of Duty on Game Pass. That'll bring some more people into Game Pass for sure. So.
And they had acquired him right there at the start of the third quarter, wasn't it?
Yeah, around that time.
Right before, right after.
So before that, I mean, Microsoft was struggling just to stay even.
Yeah.
And now they're profit 51%.
Yeah, from year over year. So I'm assuming that meant third quarter of last year it was up 51%.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because they got the acquisition to go through right before holiday season. And you think just generally how many people buy Call of Duty games for Christmas.
Right.
So I'd say that was a vast majority of the sales. Let alone people had actually bought stuff for Blizzard titles like World of Warcraft and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because you think they would technically get portions of those monthly subscriptions too at that point.
Yeah. And like I said, Call of Duty, the games themselves, Warzone, I mean, people buying skins, buying Call of Duty points all the time. I mean, all that stuff adds up and people buy that stuff all the time. It's like Fortnite, V-Bucks. So.
But to basically almost, to be 51% better than what you was last year at that time just because you acquired one company.
Yeah.
I think it was definitely worth the big money they paid out for Activision.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, I'm happy for Microsoft. I like seeing them get better, but yeah.
Yeah. Take that, the FTC.
Yeah, Sony.
And the Country Music Awards.
Yeah.
I think we got time for one more. Which one do I go for? Well, you're just talking about Activision Blizzard, so it should be an easy choice. The new MW3 gets Prime Gaming Bundle.
Okay. Let me find it. Skipped it. There it is. Alright, Amazon Prime members can now claim Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone's Electron Energy Bundle for free, which includes a new operator skin and more cosmetic items. The free Electron Energy Bundle is worth $15 and includes a tactical operator skin, weapon blueprint, calling card, emblem, and charm. Available until May 23rd. While Prime Gaming offers Call of Duty freebies, players will soon be able to enjoy the new maps, modes, and zombies, content coming in Season 3 Reloaded. Amazon Prime subscribers can now claim Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone's newest Prime gaming offer. I've already read that. These articles repeat themselves. I don't know why. Prime Gaming's... Huh?
You sure it's not operator error?
It's not. It's different text. It's just saying the same thing, though. Pretty much. Prime Gaming's last Call of Duty offer was the Collar Blocked bundle that included weapon blueprints and a couple other cosmetic items. However, the bundle's availability just ended on April 25th. Amazon Prime's Call of Duty offers a bit inconsistent in that they sometimes include operator skins while other times they don't. Most users regard operator skins as blah blah blah. Okay, so yeah, there's the Electron Energy bundle. Get it for free until May 23rd if you are a Prime member. Yep.
Yeah, which I mean, I guess that's pretty cool that Amazon's helping out with it. But, help Microsoft get their money up more.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically it is free, but if you have Prime, but if not, go ahead and spend your $15. For it.
Yeah. Help Microsoft.
Still the same if they would charge that much for skin. I mean, I guess you get a lot out of it, but still, just for a skin pack.
I mean, look at Fortnite, though. Like, a skin on there is like, sometimes like 3,000 V-Bucks.
True.
Just
it would
because
be
they
about
can.
the same amount of stuff that you would get.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's insane to me, the microtransactions. I mean, I count that as a microtransaction because it's going to be able to be grabbed, but it just so happens to be free if you have Prime.
And I mean, Fortnite isn't guilty of this, but Warzone is. Once they come out with a new Warzone, like Warzone 1, they're already on Warzone 3, most of the stuff gets deleted. Like, I think Warzone 2.0 is carried over to Warzone 3, but Warzone 1, like, it's completely gone. Like, everything you bought, it's gone. Nothing carried over. So all that stuff, all the skins, waste of money. But I guess, I mean, they got a lot of backlash on that, so maybe they learned their lesson. That's why Warzone 2 carried over to Warzone 3, but
that's definitely greed right there.
yeah. And that's before Microsoft took over too, and
yeah,
Warzone 2 to 3 is after Microsoft took over, so maybe they had something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because Activision was definitely seemed more greedy before Microsoft took over, which they was having trouble with their CEO, and he stepped down after the acquisition and everything. He left the company, so.
I say that was probably bipartisan of them getting bought out, too.
Yeah.
But that is all the time we have for today, guys. Thank you for listening or watching. You can follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord. We got merch on Redbubble. I think that's it.
Yeah. I think so.
Episode 87 out.
Yep. All right. We appreciate you guys for listening. Catch you in the next episode.
Later, guys.
Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.